Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Molly Moore, aka Mola Soul. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Um, Let me take this gum out. Mm, I basically want to talk about Ron Bennington and Colin Flaherty confrontation that happened on Compound Media Show. Yes, black people do watch Anthony Cumia. Um, I think Anthony Cumia is very talented, hilarious guy. Like off the cuff, he's the funniest, one of the funniest, quickest, witted guys. Like talent. That's been Grace Radio, comedy. Period. I mean, if you just break it down and think about it, who's funnier than Ant? Like who can you say is funnier than Ant? Like off the cuff, off the rip. And so basically, Colin had this whole agenda, right? So that's pretty much what it was. It's an agenda. Your agenda was to talk down on black people, talk down on the stats. That's your whole agenda. That was his whole point, his whole agenda, his whole aura, your theme. Yeah, so I like Frosted Flakes. You like Frosted Flakes? Yeah, I like Frosted Flakes too, yeah. But black people, 56%, it's like, okay, let's say the numbers are true. They very well may be true. But don't you see how that negativity can interrupt the flow and levity of the conversation? Now, Ron Bennington made a good point. Oh, so let's just lock up all black people. Was that your point? What is your point? What is your point? Your point was to lock up all black people. Black people deserve to be in jail. There are black people going to jail every day. You acting like black people are running around not being reprimanded for what they do. Now, for what the media portrays black people and what they hide or whatever, that's the media. We don't control that. So, I mean, if you're going to be angry at the Jews, the system, or whoever is running the system. But to um, come on the show. Now, I saw some comments where people say he's more intelligent, logical, and this and this. Okay, he can be maybe more intelligent than Ron. Maybe he is more logical statistically than Ron. But as far as comedy and as a human being with sense and morality, you can have a conversation without just harping on black people, and that's your whole motive, life. I got a book called Niggers Steal. And check out my second book called Niggers Rob. You know what I'm saying? It's like, where is your diversity? You're making a killing off of promoting the fact that black people do crime. But that in itself, you could be logical in the sense of, yeah, black people do crime. Let's break down the statistics, but let's break down the percentage of corporate thievery. And let's do that statistic. 98% of white people who have a company, we can do this game all day. So, and if I'm white and I don't like black people, I can again logistically prove any point I make. Anybody that's intelligent is intelligent enough to make anything sound right. So again, you know, that's what was Ron's point. Ron's point to him was, yo, I'm on a comedy show. I'm here to talk about marriage, my wife, how much I hate my kids, life, society, and talk and joke. And he told him, he said, Ant, you basically need to get away from this angry white man syndrome. You've made millions of dollars. You live in a mansion. You have an apartment in Manhattan. You've made a successful career. White women have called the cops on you. Stop with this blaming black people shit, because no black man has broken into your mansion. No black man has fucked your girl. No, you haven't dealt with half the shit that people day to day deal with. You were blessed to be in a radio show that entertained thousands, millions of people, white, black, Asian, Spanish, whatever. And Ron told him he was one of the funniest guys in the country, because Anthony was. But same thing happened to O&A show. He curtails into this ball of anger and fury that just goes directly into the black community with no understanding. Now, to me, a proper understanding is, you know what, slavery, disenfranchisement, fighting for rights. 50 years ago, 40 years ago, people were being hung. People were being raped. I mean, Emmett Till. Like, real situations have happened. Now, I understand the alternate right perspective. Like, okay, you know, a justice society, and I agree with that. But at the same time, you can't have a bunch of people that's disenfranchised for hundreds of years and then just say, "Oh, crime's up." It's a cause and effect for everything. You understand? So to all the fans out there and everybody out there, like people that love O and A and Artie and Anthony, I'm a black man. I love Anthony Cumia. He's a hilarious guy. But what y'all don't seem to understand is that this anger and negativity to enrage toward the black community, he says more about the black community than he can say about his own mother. He can speak about black people's crime more than he can speak about his relationships. It's like that's his, and he needs to let go of that anger and that energy. And if he did, Ant will be number one in the game. Bar none. But that's just how I feel about it. So tell me what you guys think. Now I'm gonna get some racist comments. I'm gonna get some, but whatever. Logically, I'm gonna still be a fan of Cumia. I'm gonna still be I still Howard Stern, star in the morning, salute. But logically, the hate for black people is just, it gets old. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's your boy Morley Moore, aka Mola. So salute, peace.